Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, I was feeling a little bit of heavy energy coming up for some divine feminine tuned into our collective, and right away, a card flew out of the deck. Water your garden, nourishments, body care, tenderness, rest. So for someone listening, this could be related to something connected with your physicality, whether it's literally getting tired within your physical body. For some, this could be feeling a bit low energy or feeling guided to spend more time caring for or taking care of your body in some way. What else is going on with this divine feminine here? The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. It's interesting this card is coming out here because we spoke in a recent reading on the void that twin flames tend to go through in connection with one another. Sometimes this kind of void experience is also referred to as a dark night of the soul, and very often we go through this in layers. So we'll go through a period of time where we are shifting our energy, healing deeper layers of our being, and then there will kind of be this purging process in between where we might feel as though we're in some kind of a limbo phase. What someone needs to know who's tuning into this reading is that you are in that kind of a phase. I keep hearing the word transition. You are in the middle of some kind of transition in your life that is actually incredibly positive and powerful. However, your conscious mind at times isn't seeing the transition, it's seeing the fact that what you are stepping into is unfamiliar, and it's fearing the unfamiliarity of walking into the unknown. I also heard teaching, so someone here might be literally a teacher in the traditional sense of some kind, but also I feel everyone who is connecting in with this message is a teacher in the sense that you came to this planet to learn a new way of living and being, and to share that example, to share the example of your light with a very dark world. Trust the timing came out here as well. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. It's interesting this card came out here because I was also feeling that this divine feminine was feeling a stronger sense of time limitation. Now, this could be showing up even right within this very day. You could be feeling time running out in the short term, feeling a bit, I heard overwhelmed. I see someone writing to-do lists and just feeling overwhelmed by either everything that they have going on or that they feel they have to do, or just in a broader sense, you could be feeling this time crunch or time limitation in regards to life milestones or places you want to be in your life that you don't perceive yourself to already be in, if that makes sense. Now, do make sure, by the way, that you subscribe to this channel or that you're already subscribed. I just saw the number 444, by the way, if that connects with someone. But anyway, the reason I say to double check you are subscribed is because we are building an energetic collective here virtually through this platform on YouTube. And that means that when you subscribe, I'm able to pick up more easily on your energy and share messages both in this video and in future videos that are more relevant to you and your life. So how does someone here need to trust the timing? And of course, man holding a coin in the upright position. And I'm actually hearing this card in two ways. So for some divine feminines listening, there could be a divine masculine physical counterpart that is very involved in your consciousness, meaning you are very much aware of them, whether you're interacting and communicating a lot in the physical right now or not. There is this shared awareness between the two of you along this physical life journey. And with all tied up in the reverse position, restrictions breaking open, there are some form of restrictions that are really being cut loose in your twin flame connection. If this message is for you, if you are someone who has been or is consciously connecting with your twin in some way, if this is relevant for you, I feel this man holding a coin in the upright position is speaking to the fact that your masculine is on the rise. He is awakening within his own life in ways that at times may be difficult for you to see. And I'm hearing this continued message to release control over the timing of your divine masculine's healing and awakening, to trust that it is happening. But I said I heard two messages from this card because the other message, and perhaps even the more important message here, is speaking to the healing of your inner masculine. I feel specifically there's a divine feminine here listening who is dealing, or I should say healing, balancing something in regards to her emotions here. So in the past, you could have had or experienced emotions or habits of emotions. I'm seeing someone experiencing like having a breakdown or a panic attack or getting really anxious or self-doubting. And this was evidence of your lack of balance in the past between your inner masculine and feminine, because I feel you were someone who was very in tune with and expressive of your emotions, indicating that you had a very strong inner divine feminine energy. But I feel that you may have had difficulty stabilizing those emotions, really channeling your powerful emotions into more constructive avenues and balancing yourself out. And that was indicating in the past the weakness of your inner divine masculine energy. But I feel you've done a lot of healing work on yourself in this regard. I feel you've really balanced yourself out. You've reached these deeper levels of peace and harmony. And I feel that it's beginning to show up in a real way for you in your day-to-day life. Although Spirit is saying sometimes you don't fully allow yourself to acknowledge that, to acknowledge how far you've healed or how far you've come in this way. And I do sense that you're really being guided to focus on how far you've come and how much you've healed, and really express inner appreciation for yourself, self-love, and again, self-care with water your garden. Take the rest you need when you need it, because the rebalancing process, just as for some in this collective, we are speaking to your external divine masculine awakening, rising into his power equally. And for many of you, actually more predominantly, this message will be more predominant for you or relevant for you. You are experiencing the inner rise of your inner masculine energy. Yeah, with 7th chakra in the reverse position and door to value in the reverse. I'm hearing something about focus or fixation, being focused on the wrong things in some sense, focused on minutia or details. I feel that there could be a divine feminine here who has found herself getting a little bit dragged into I'm hearing the monotony or the mundane in her day-to-day life at times. There's like this feeling of being over-focused on so many small details of her life and of her day, and becoming really overwhelmed by these details. instead of really seeing, wait a second, I have come so far. I've been profoundly realigning with my divine path. Yeah, with 7th chakra reversed, it's like I feel that you are really being guided to step back and see the bigger picture here, to embrace the void with this card, the potential limbo period you could be in your life. And with blossoming abundance in the reverse, there's this feeling of letting go of things that are trying to make their way out of your life. Things that either you are being guided to let go, or as you continue to shift yourself, to heal yourself, to continue this spiritual awakening, you may find that certain people or jobs or relationships or things are falling out of your life, and you are really being guided to allow those things to fade out of your life without feeling the need to cling onto them or control them, to continue rising to your highest path, whatever that means for the other relationships or circumstances in your life. But that really requires a great deal of bravery from the divine feminine I'm tuning into here, because you have to have the courage to face the void, to embrace the seasons of winter in your life where things might feel cold or dark or lonely, or you may feel as though you don't really quite know where you're going. You can't fear the unknown. And that's a message coming up really strongly for a divine feminine here. So I'm going to reshuffle the cards and see if I can get any more messages. What else is going on with this divine feminine I'm channeling here? Indecision. You're being asked to make a choice or a commitment. What is the commitment this divine feminine is being called to make? I heard, how much do you love yourself? How much are you willing to believe in yourself? How much are you willing to, with 6th chakra in the upright position, the 3rd eye chakra, are you willing to see your true value and worth and power even before you see external evidence in the physical validating that power to you? Healer of the ages reversed. Unhealed masculine energy, a masculine who at times is caught in his ego. How is this masculine at times triggered in his ego? Caring connections in the reverse position. I'm actually going to pull a few specific message cards because I feel this is coming from someone's divine masculine counterpart. And right away, I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. So there's a masculine here, a physically incarnated masculine for many who are listening, who is really strongly aware of his divine feminine counterpart. She's really strongly in his consciousness right now. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. So I do feel that for many, you and this masculine are connected in some way virtually through social media. Or if not, there is just this very strong awareness of you at the conscious level for this masculine. He's wondering what you're doing, how you are, especially if you haven't been communicating much. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, and as he continues healing his inner masculine with Healer of the Ages reversed, I feel that his desire to either communicate if you aren't in communication or to deepen that communication is continuing to increase. But there's something about self-sabotage and a tendency from this masculine to push away the people who care about him most with caring connections reversed because of some kind of block coming up from the ego with the thinking man in the upright position. So what is this block coming up from the ego for this masculine? The World card in the upright position, I'm actually going to read a little bit from the guidebook from this card as well. Expansion, opening up. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. Interesting. So let's get some clarification. How is this masculine longing for expansion, or how does this expansion card apply? Okay, so contract in the reverse position. So this masculine, I feel that he could still be involved in some kind of karmic contract situation, but it's like this desire for breaking free of whatever this is. And I feel that the reason he has this desire to break free or to fully leave this cycle, pattern, or situation in the past is because of this awakening, of this deep level healing that's been going on within him. But this karmic contract does have something to do with push away the things he truly desires in his heart and soul in love and relationships. So whether this is remaining with a person who either mistreats him or doesn't really care about him on a true soul level because he doesn't really feel worthy of being with someone who truly cares about him, or whether this is more broad, this is a karmic contract in the form of a pattern of self-sabotage and connection, again, of pushing away what he wants the most or the people he truly cares about most. But this whole situation is very much in a transition for this masculine. It's shifting. This is something that he's shifting out of, but I don't feel that he fully has yet in the physical world. There is that deep longing, though, to break free and to continue to rise, with man holding a coin in the upright position. What else can I channel, though, for the Divine Feminine on the other side of this? What does the Divine Feminine listening here need to know? Hieroth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. This could be, once again, a Divine Feminine feeling that void, feeling today, potentially, or recently, a sense of emptiness, of... I hear a Divine Feminine say, I feel like I'm longing, but I don't even know quite what I'm longing for. It's this feeling of, it's hard to describe it better than a feeling of the void, feeling that limbo transition period in her life, as I feel she leaves behind, again, a lot of things she's letting herself outgrow, but still not quite 100% sure what she's shifting into or where she's going. And at the same time, again, I feel for many Divine Feminines, there are these ongoing conscious interactions, whether that's energetic interactions or whether it's physical interactions or communication with a masculine in her life, her divine masculine counterpart. And there's still this feeling here of what to do about this situation, because there's an awareness on the part of the feminine that her masculine in this case is healing, is awakening, is rising, but isn't yet fully at that place of being able to meet her where she is. With all tied up in the reverse position, it's like what she needs to know, what you need to know, Divine Feminine, if you are resonating with this, is that the restrictions, so to speak, are breaking free, both for you personally and for you within your twin flame connection as well, if that's something that's relevant for you. But it's actually happening through this inner beautiful rebalancing, which I really heard is like a recalibration taking place within yourself. So you're really being asked to, with once again that indecision card reverse, being called to a commitment, but it's not a commitment to an external person or thing. It's a recommitment to your inner self, to this ongoing process of expansion, to having the courage and the level of self-trust to embrace your winter, to embrace the darkness, to embrace the void, trusting that you are moving through it, you are shifting out of it into a period of time where I feel you are becoming and going to continue to become very radiant, very magnetic in all areas of your life. And I feel on some level you already sense this beginning to happen for you, but you're really being guided to trust it to even a greater degree. So if this is resonating with you as a divine feminine, I also really recommend exploring my subliminal called the Awakened Divine Feminine, because whether it's in your life or within your twin flame connection, whatever is relevant and important to you consciously right now, regardless, this whole journey is really about the rebalancing of our own inner masculine and inner feminine. So when we as the divine feminine make these shifts, when we heal our limiting beliefs and divine feminine wounds around abundance, around our own beauty, our own magnetism, our effortless ability to receive, we really become just that. We become very effortlessly magnetic. And this subliminal will help you to uproot and clear out any divine feminine wounding patterns or limiting beliefs that are lowering your energy as the divine feminine. And if you are in connection with a divine masculine, know that your counterpart will feel these shifts that you make within yourself instantaneously, within himself as well. So the link to this Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. You can try it out completely free for 7 days by creating a free trial account on my website, soundandsoulful.com. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I really hope this message reached whoever needed to hear it. I just saw the number 2222 on the recording timer, so that really signals this is the perfect place to close this reading. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, so I can more easily pick up on your energy and channel for you both now and in the future. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.